Okay, you guys are supposed to discuss with one another and use this thing very properly. Very good to see, okay, you were already exploring on internet, right? What's the right way of doing, and like what is masterminding, how to make value of it. So I think already some bit of knowledge is clear for you people, and it's time to take actions on that. Okay, so chalo, good evening, Bhagyashri, Shrija, Kalidas, Uddhav, and Ajay. Okay, so okay, like I already said, we will be doing this in batches. So today we will be connecting with one smaller batch of people, and then tomorrow 9 p.m. with the second batch. So today I shared with a Zoom link with around 10 people, okay, who have posted it on LinkedIn. With 10 people we shared, and yesterday sorry, tomorrow next batch will happen with another set of 10 people. So by that way, so that we can focus much on smaller groups. Okay, now, what are we supposed to do as part of this? First of all, as you already discussed and read about masterminding and posted it. So if you guys are able to utilize this effectively, it will give you massive results in your life. Okay? Any problem can be solved using the power of masterminding. Strong supportive bonds can be created which can help each other very nicely. Okay, and a system of accountability will be created. Whatever your goals are, your dream is, okay, with the system of accountability, you will be pushed to perform your goals properly. Okay, so there are multiple advantages of masterminding. Now let's keep it simple so that we can understand it. In the IT industry, there is a similar kind of concept which is happening. Because of that, the projects are getting very great results, delivery on time, great quality, customer satisfaction because of that simple approach. And that is a different variation of masterminding. So we are going to apply that kind of approach, which is already proven in the IT industry. And yes, we are labeling it as like mastermind. Okay? What it is required now, since the past 2 3 weeks, we were already doing some masterminding in like connecting with people, discussing, brainstorming, but now we want to get it into us. That was only beginning so that we can mingle, interact, but now we want to make it a pattern in our life, where we connect with similar people on a daily weekly basis, okay, only for 30 minutes. Now, as part of this, we will be now even reserving some of the group members. I've already created some groups. So you guys will be grouped into members of maybe three maximum. Okay. So it should not be more than three. It can be two also, that is okay, but three is maximum, so that everybody in the group gets proper time to think, analyze, ask questions, and get maximum value. If the groups are bigger, it starts causing problem. Okay. And then there might be some people who are shy, who are not opening up. So we don't want to get into all those things, so that everybody gets value. So we want to keep the group as small as even two people if possible, otherwise three at the maximum. Okay, this is how it's going to be. And then the expectation is on a weekly basis. Okay, every week, let's say Wednesday, we will finalize a time where you will connect with the same set of people, and a certain activity you guys will be doing. Today we will be discussing what that activity is, and basically simple stuff. Last week, what did you do? And next week, what is the target? Okay. So as part of today's session, when you guys connect with the similar members internally, your primary focus should be ki bhai, what is your next week's target? So next week, now this is where ultimate works. Same people you will meet next week, and to that person you are going to tell ki bhai, next week Wednesday when we connect, I will be doing 1 2 3 4 things. And next Wednesday when you come, those people will say, okay, you told us that you will be doing that, so where is the progress? Okay, so by that way, weekly when you connect with the same people, you will set some targets for yourself. Next week I will do this. You will show it, you will write it. I will share you some Google form where you will even submit the entries so that the data will be available to us. You will track it in your Excel sheets. So with proper tracking, not just verbal, we will track everything properly. Then you will give a commitment. Next week I will do this thing which will help you to accomplish your goal, take it more faster. And then next Wednesday, when you meet the same people, you basically again share your screen and then show it to them. Last week, I set this target, and then how much I was able to accomplish it. Was I not able to do it? What were the problem? And then the rest of the two members help you to solve your problem. Maybe give you more ideas. Kyari, maybe can you do it like this? What's the problem? Why are you not able to do? Or if there is no clarity of setting the right task, and that way also people can support each other very nicely. Okay? So I think once you start doing it, automatically more and more ideas will come. And then since there are only maximum 3 members per group, 2 or 3 members, so you can collaborate very nicely with one another. Okay? This is what it is. Simple, Rega. Okay, now what is required before you guys get into this independent call? So I'm sharing my screen, showing a few things to you guys. Immediately you also set it up and try to do this session from laptops. Okay? We will figure out when will be the next weekly connect time, but yes, it is going to be maybe at 9:30 p.m. IST or next week or 10 maximum. Okay? So 30 minutes connect itself, we will be planning on this one. Okay? So let me share the screen and show it to you what you guys are supposed to discuss first of all. Just a second. Already as part of reference sheet, so I'm putting everything in the reference sheet itself. So one place it helps everyone. Okay. Okay, I'm sharing the screen. So as a step 1 today, do this stuff. Okay. Okay. So guys, the screen is shared. So first, in the same reference sheet, I'll give you the access of this back again just in some time. I've added a new sheet called as weekly masterminding. Simple 5 questions you need to answer. Okay, and this we have to do it week by week. So let's say today is 21st May. You start 24th May. You start answering each of these questions. Okay, for 24th May. And then these answers, before getting into your masterminding call, you should already try to think on this and prepare this. And then when you get in the call with your mastermind team, then maybe you can share your screen and discuss about each of your question with proper clarity. Okay, so and what are the questions? So first, let's say today we connected 24th of May. So last week it was, let's say 17th. So we are meeting since past, I think beginning of the May actually. So already you might have done something last week. So you have to just start with, okay, what was your target for the last week? Okay. Second, how did the last week go? Were you able to achieve your targets? If not, what was the issue? Why were you not able to do it? It will help you to think properly, okay, where exactly is the problem happening in your life, and that too with people. Next, next question. Last week, what were the key learnings which you really observed by which you want to improve forward? Next, setting up a target for the next week. We already do weekly plannings and all that, but we are doing that independently just with ourselves. And even if we don't accomplish, nobody is holding us accountable for that. Success doesn't come like that. You cannot take things for granted. Okay, you have to hold each other. For example, right now, if I see Bhagyashri is there, so if Bhagyashri tells me, okay, next week May I will be finishing my CV properly, plus my core Java preparation will be fully ready, and I will be ready for these 2 items, CV and core Java strongly. If she tells me like this, next Wednesday when we come, I will have that expectation from Bhagyashri, okay, your core Java should be done properly, plus you should have a CV ready, so which you should be even able to show it to me. So right now what is happening is, because this accountability is not there on one another, sometimes even if we don't do it, we are like, nobody cares, what's the big deal? So this system will not allow yourself to let loose. Okay, so simple, set the target for next week. And if you have any questions or clarifications required, discuss it with the team members and try to note down the solutions. Okay, so and wherever, so now what will happen? Today you do this, you set up a target for next week. Monday we already did the Monday planning session. Maybe you can set the same target here next week where I'm targeting this kind of stuff. Okay, next what happens is, whatever you have written this target, next week target. You simply paste it in your 31st May target column as well. And when you meet back on 31st May, you have to review this column number C against whatever targets you set, and be honest to yourself and try to really discuss on your problems. So simple stuff. So every week we will just answer these 5 questions, and while you are so before getting in the call, already answer this. Next, get in the call with the rest of the group members. There you discuss each of this item with them. Now the other receivers, you try to ask them questions. Gary, when you said you will do this target, okay, or did you really do it or not? Okay, can we see what you have done? What is your learning as part of that? Can you show us some proofs of that it has really happened? Okay, next, what did you learn as part of this? Can you explain it to us? And then maybe if you did not learn anything, then the rest of the group members help you to see something. Oh, that was really interesting. So appreciation for one another for the good things. And then setting target for next week. If let's say you are confused, you don't know what should be your target next week, then the 3 members together discuss to set up some target. By that way, the power of group will help you to think clean, think proper, and become accountable for one another. And then fine, if you have any questions, discuss those questions, discuss this answer. Once you're, so that means before getting in a call, you already answer this. Second step, you get in the call, you discuss it with them, and the rest of the group members will help you to do things with more clarity. Maybe you modify these answers while having the discussions with them. Okay, or maybe just note down whatever discussion happening, and after discussion, maybe you update your answer based upon whatever new clarity you got. You will definitely get new clarity, because that's the concept of mastermind. When two or more people discuss something, some new ideas will emerge which previously were not coming. So that you will realize it very easily. Okay, and that's it. So do this, and after that I will be sharing you same form I will be sharing. So whatever is your finalized outcome, okay, just this is going to be your weekly masterminding attendance form. Okay, as part of that, the entries of this column, you just fill it and mark your attendance. Okay, the basic details and basically the same questions. What is your last week target? Review related. Last week key learning. Are you satisfied with your last week progress? Next week target, queries and clarification. So whatever is available here in your Excel sheet, one by one, copy it, paste it here, so that this is going to become centrally available for me, so that I can also monitor who are the people planning regularly and how good or bad the planning is going, so that I can also contribute some value to you guys wherever applicable. Okay, by this simple way guys, 1 month ke liye if you do this, you will realize with the power of group. A masterminding is a peer-to-peer mentoring group used to help members solve their problems with input and advice from the other group members. Okay, this is what we are trying to do, and we are trying to progress weekly by week. Okay, this is what it is. Guys, is it clear? Is it clear, team? Whatever we discussed so far, is it clear? Okay, put it in chat. And thoda sa guys, bold and confident ho jao yaar. Okay, don't stay shy, because too much shyness, awkwardness is not going to do anything good. You have to face people, talk to people, brainstorm, and that's how you will become more confident in yourself. That has to be the way of living. There is no other way. Okay, so you have to interact. You have to come out of your shell. Okay, the more you talk to one another, a comfort aa jayega, even if hesitation is there. Okay, so Uddhav is ready. Shrija, Kalidas, Bhagyashri, Akhila. Okay, rest of the members. Or kaun hai? Mohit and Brunda, you guys are also ready? Okay, Ajay, yeah, Ajay B, yes. Okay, where is Ajay Kumar, Ajay, Mohit, Brunda. Okay guys, so chalo, now let's do the activities. I'm sharing the screen one by one. First of all, set up this Excel sheet in yourself. I'm pasting the link back again to you guys. Set up this Excel sheet for yourself. Sheet as in just copy paste that column, that new page or new sheet which we created. For now, let's hold the same people accountable. Future में जाके we will play around with the group configuration. ठीक है? So right now in this group there are two working professionals. So I have grouped the working professionals together in a separate group, and the job seekers I have grouped in a separate group. ठीक है? And yes, for now we want to continue next week connecting with the same people. That is important because that's where accountability will happen. When you meet same people, set targets to them, and next week if you have not done it, you will have worry what will those people think. So if we keep changing groups, that accountability shakes because the other person does not know what were your targets. Okay? And then maybe every month we will stick with one group, and next month maybe we might do a revamping so that you can meet new people. By that way, this becomes like people do a full yearly masterminding packages, like full year tak chalte rehta hai, weekly connects. So yes, month by month we can keep experimenting by changing the group member as well. Okay? But for this next 2-3 weeks, to stick with the same people, and let's experience it, guys. You will find something wonderful as part of that. Okay? Chalo, I'm sharing the screen. Let's do the quick activities. Okay. First of all, set up this sheet at your side. Copy. Okay. Going in chat. Okay. This is reference sheet. Okay. Use the weekly mastermind sheet. So already you guys are tracking yourself on a daily basis. So just come to this last sheet, weekly mastermind. You can actually do a select all and copy it in your own sheet. Chalo, let's do that. I'll create a quick instructions. Okay, step 1. Set up your weekly mastermind sheet. Okay. Sure. Thoda use the power of groups, you will find growth coming to you. Okay, फिर goals will become very easy for accomplishing. Okay. Okay, so this is first. Second, fill up your entry for 24th May. Now take some time. Once you have done the setup, answer all the questions for 24th May. We did a Monday planning as well. So think about it again and fill up this sheet for yourself. Fill up your entry for 24th May. Take some time. That will take some time. Okay, so don't rush. Do these 2 activities. And guys, know it, you are going to explain it to your group members. I've already created some groups also. Working professionals, we just have 2. I think Akhila and Uddhav, these 2 guys are working professionals in the group. And rest of the members are job seekers. So I'm trying to do it with smaller batch. Tomorrow I'll connect with next 10 set of people. So slowly jate hue, I think it will add a lot of value. Okay? Now there is this one thing. We as a Indian society, okay, or I don't know, maybe even worldwide, but we are too much biased towards entertainment kind of life. Entertainment, relaxation, being chill. We are too much biased for that, and self-growth, education, success, थोड़ा वो सारी चीजों के लिए, like dedication and all, a bit is shaky, okay, for majority of the people. So point is, you guys are really taking up nicely stuff. Okay, trying to do your best shot, go nicely in. So it's good. So let's convert it into something massive in life, because you have that fire ki chalo kuch karte hai. So there are very few people like you guys. You have to appreciate the strengths in you. Okay, that's really wonderful, because I know, okay, there are people just wasting a lot of time. You are serious, committed, you want to improve, and I think we should do something for improving ourselves further. Okay, everybody, please do these 2 actions. Set up sheet first, and after that, fill all the 5 answers for 24th May. Whatever it is. If you feel last week there was no target, maybe write a no target. But review though you can definitely do, right? Last week review. Just think, what did you do as part of last week for growth perspective? टाइम पास का नहीं है, सक्सेस चाहिए, राइट? वी वांट टू हैव करियर एडवांसमेंट, करियर सक्सेस. मेक these all activities growth oriented, satisfying in your life. It should not be waste of time and efforts. Life should become purposeful. कि यार मजा आ गया, last week तो awesome था, next week is going to be again great. So you have to build that life. It will not happen by itself. Okay, everybody, take some time out and please fill up entry of 24 for yourself in your sheet. And once you are done with that, comment it in the chat as done. And like once you start doing something here, na, you will get clarity, okay, how to set the right target, okay, how to review your week. Those things let your mind figure out, let your discussion and conversation figure out. Okay, so don't try to structureize everything. Few things will come on the spot. Think logical, think smartly. Some ideas will come and try to improve on those things. Okay? But basic questions to fill it like this. And then let's see how it goes. We are all very creative people. Let the mind work. Okay. Everybody, please fill these two. Please close these two activities. Okay, quickly confirm team if you are done. Okay, Akhila is done, Mohit is done. And go in guys with a proper caring attitude for one another. Okay, you will learn a lot once you start mingling with people. Okay, don't try to boss people around. uh, Let people make a few mistakes, guide them properly, don't dominate. Okay, the way you use your words, don't discourage anybody. Try to really support people, try to help them to figure out the problems. You will learn a lot. Once you start interacting, you will learn a lot with that, about yourself, about other people. So go up with that attitude of learning. Okay, otherwise you will be left alone. Okay, that's not good. So but yeah, so use your words very carefully, be thoughtful. Okay, try to really make value out of it. Not, don't fight, don't quarrel and stuff like that. Okay. And another thing, so all the job seekers, try to support each other to get the job. You know, one power of masterminding. Okay, the power of masterminding is, in a long run, all the people in the group will accomplish their all goals. So you are not competing with one another. You are taking everybody together so that everybody wins in the end. Understand? That's why I said read about masterminding. You're not competing with one another or trying to take away opportunities from one another. That's not the plan. Okay, the thing is you have to encourage and support one another so that you all grow. So know that. Okay, that's where become a bit mature. If you don't have this kind of thought process, matlab still mindset and attitude needs evolving, and that's where read more and collaborate. Okay, guys, so far only two people done, Akhil and Mohit. Rest of the members also, please close it. After that, we need to, Ajay is done. Okay, guys, please check your audio. Last time there were these problems, people were getting in call, but then mute or microphone not working, stuff like that. So please don't get stuck with those cases. Okay. Next, I'm pasting the mastermind attendance sheet right now, but you guys are supposed to fill it after your masterminding activity is done. Okay. Chalo, everybody close your filling the sheet. So this is the steps. So fill up the entry sheet. Okay. Step number 3, get in mastermind groups. So I will be creating this Zoom groups itself, breakout rooms where you guys can connect. I've already prepared the groups internally. So yes, for some people, only 2 members might be there. Some 3 members might be there. So we will do that tally. So you guys will get into your groups. Next, 4th is discuss on each of the above items one by one. Okay, everybody gets chance, maybe 15-minute slots or 10-minute slots based upon how much time it takes to complete. Okay, so discuss each of the item. Next, step 5 is others mastermind to improve on solutions. Whatever comes, okay, don't go with any expectation, let your mind work. That's what creativity will come when you allow things to come. Okay, so ideas, thoughts, let it run, let's see what comes out. That's what is the magic of masterminding. Okay, it doesn't come prepared, on the fly, thinking on the fly. Okay, so other mastermind to improve on solutions. Okay, after that, step number 6 is mark. Okay, update your 24th May entry based on newly provided solutions. And then 7th step is, okay, update the mastermind attendance with above answers. Okay, this is how it is. So I'm pasting this mastermind attendance as well in the chat. Don't fill it right now. Do that as a 7th step after your activity is done. Okay. Mastermind attendance. And try to bookmark this because every week we will do on this itself. Okay. Chalo, this is done. I'm pasting this full mastermind. I'm pasting this full conversation in the Zoom chat so everybody has a reference of this about the next actions to be done. Okay, pasted everyone. You guys can see it in the chat. Step by step, everything is mentioned there. Okay. Okay. Chalo. Meanwhile, multiple members are already done here. Let me create rooms. Job seekers, I will be grouping together. Working professionals, I will be grouping together. Okay, let's see. One by one, okay? One by one person take it. If share screen option is there, you guys can start sharing screen as well. Okay. Clicking on create. Now let's see, I'm just trying to do the pairing. Meanwhile, you guys close your activity. Okay, and guys, you'll get a join notification. So accept it, get in that, and then one by one you can start speaking. Okay. So first of all, Akhila and Uddhav. Okay, so I'm grouping these two guys. That is group 1. Okay, next group 2. Okay, you close your activity. I'm just forming these quick groups. Okay, this becomes group 3. Okay, and then there is a group 4. Lakshmi joined just now very late. I think we have done the conversation. So I will add Lakshmi to one of the group itself. Okay. Okay. Guys, for now we are doing this one thing. Okay, since Lakshmi joined in late and we have, okay, I'm adding Bhagyashree and Lakshmi to along with Akhila and Uddhav. Okay, so maybe you can guide even Lakshmi because she joined very recently, and Bhagyashree is a job seeker, but I think since only 2 members were there, Akhila and Uddhav, so you can have some guidance even for these guys. Okay. So let's see, you can discuss on your items plus with these people, and yeah, maybe next Wednesday we can correct accordingly. So trying to keep working professionals together. Okay. So Bhagyashree, let me move to G1 and I will add Lakshmi there as well. Okay. Okay, so guys, the groups are ready. Brunda, Ajay, Shrija, these guys are together. Kalidas, Trupti, Mohit are together. Okay. And then Uddhav, Akhila, Bhagyashree, these are together. I'll add Lakshmi to the same list. Okay. Okay, guys, chalo, let's go in for the rooms. Starting. Okay, all the best.